We're trying to work it all out. So this Victor Wembanyama, who I didn't even really know anything about until this week, until
Number
like
one draft pick.
yesterday, number 1 draft pick, French fella. Am I right, hot dog?
Mm-hmm.
What was that? Is that your stomach?
Yeah, I was just thinking about the hot dogs.
The Spurs, number 1 draft pick, rookie sensation, Victor Wembanyama. He is walking through this Las Vegas lobby. And then 2 different stories happen. One story is that pop sensation Britney Spears had seen him earlier. Now, I didn't know that Britney left the foyer. I thought that she was still just making dance videos in her foyer.
In lockdown.
But I suppose, yes, I thought she was still locking down, just whatever, 14 days to just stop the spread. But I think that she is, since she's now free, she's out and about in Vegas. And, this Victor Wembanyama is walking through with, I think, some other Spurs team members. And he says that he was told, if anybody shouts your name or anything, don't stop. Because once you stop to say hello to one person, take one picture, it becomes a whole scene. We won't be able to get anything done. We don't have security for that. You just have to keep plowing through.
He's new to America and he's new to fame. So
being new to fame is, and he's new to America, he's new to fame, and he's new to American fame, which is the weirdest thing that the world has seen. What the hell is going on here? What is this scenario? So this is one of the two, is that Britney Spears saw him earlier in the day. And then they were at the same hotel. And then they went to a restaurant. And she saw him again. He was going to the same restaurant. So she said that she simply walked up to him and politely tapped him on the shoulder, and a security guard backhanded her across the face, which seems way overzealous to somebody.
Britney.
I mean, she gave us crazy. She gave us all these robot dances.
I'm a slave.
Oh, came out with the snake. She made boys into men.
Kissed Madonna.
She made out with Madonna, and then Christina did too, but nobody remembers that one. So it happened literally 5 seconds later. Nobody talks about it. Poor Christina. So people are outraged. They're like, I can't believe this happened to poor Britney Spears. We got to free Britney again. This is terrible.
A national treasure. You can't just come to America.
No,
French.
And start beating up our pop stars. You can't do that. You can't, as a French man, come to America and hire a guy to assault former pop stars. We don't get down like that. And I don't care, male, female. Yeah, quite frankly, yes, hot dog. She was almost assassinated. I don't want to see this happen to Britney Spears. I don't want to see this happen to Tiffany. I think we're alone now. I don't want to see this happening to Kylie Minogue, even though she's a lot bigger overseas than she ever was in America. But still, I don't even want to see this happening to Avril Lavigne. It shouldn't happen to former pop stars, okay? Now, unfortunately, and then she goes, I want a public apology. Britney says this. And also they filed a report with the police. Now, the police came back and said there won't be any charges. And I go, that's interesting that there won't be any charges. Because then this witness comes forward and he goes, well, I saw what happened. And it wasn't 100% in line with what Britney said happened. And they go, oh, well, what did you see happen? And they said the Britney Spears, he didn't even know it was Britney Spears at first, but she saw Wemby walking through the lobby and started shouting in a British accent at him.
Oh.
And then when he didn't respond, she ran up to him and got right in their space, and that the security guard just tried to brush her off, and he hit her, and she started screaming at the security guard still in a British accent. And
I did not read the British accent part.
Yeah, and I saw that guy give that statement on multiple shows. Like, he gave it to TMZ, he gave it to one of the news networks, he gave it all over the place. So then this video comes out. TMZ scored the video. You can already see, like, Wemby is just trying to go to dinner, but this is Britney over here. See, in the green. And she's like, hey, 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 hey. And the guy's like, so she's there, like, yelling, and the guy just kind of swats her hand out of the way, it looks like, and then might accidentally make contact with her face as well as he's trying to swat her away.
To me, it looks like he swats her hand, but he makes her hand hit her face.
Oh, it's possible. And now Britney's, acting like, I can't believe. And I believe that the witness says she was screaming, "This is America," in a British accent.
I mean, is she wrong?
No, this took place in Las Vegas. It was indeed the United States of America.
Yeah, American royalty shall not be abused that way. You can't just backhand someone. It doesn't matter who you are, the number one draft pick. You can't just backhand Britney Spears.
It does look like he might have slapped her hand into her face.
Yes. So, I mean, she wasn't. It's not a lie if that was the case, but it's a little bit of an exaggeration.
Yeah, I simply tapped him. It looks like you did more than that, and to say simply means that you didn't do more than that. Simply means that's it.
All I did was
right. All? No, I mean that's one of the things I did.
One of the things.
One of the things was I tapped him. Yes. Isn't like Britney Spears one of these celebrities who like went through that whole thing of being harassed in public places and not being able to find peace wherever she went, and no matter where she was, somebody was trying to get a piece of her? Wasn't that like, isn't the song "You Want a Piece of Me" about that? Wasn't that Britney's whole thing? Like, and I'm not even saying that's not true, but isn't she one of the celebrities? Like, they're saying that was one of the things that made Michael Jackson go crazy. Remember, he did that song "Leave Me Alone." They wouldn't leave him alone. That everywhere that Britney went, she was dehumanized. Remember, the documentary came out about Britney, and the paparazzi is on there going, "Oh, come on." She liked, she benefited from it too. And we were all like, what a scumbag that paparazzi was. And
there's levels to it. I don't think, I mean, you look at that video, he's not being swarmed. He's not anywhere near the celebrity status that she was. He's surrounded by paparazzi, and it looks like it's just her going up to him at that point.
She was shouting at him, and he didn't turn around. If somebody is shouting at you,
maybe,
and you don't turn around, take a hint.
He didn't know it was Britney.
Because of the British accent?
Yeah.
Wait till he's French. He doesn't care. First of all, he's like, how old is he? 22?
20, I think. Oh, let me look it up.
He's a 20-year-old guy from France. That means that he was born in 2003. What's he eating?
Okay.
Why does he care about Britney Spears?
I care about Britney. Well, I'm 30.
Bro, you're not 20, hot dog. You're not a kid. Understand.
I did forget that.
You're too old to play in the NBA, even if you had skills. You got to understand that these rookie sensations that this is your problem, hot dog. You hear about a rookie sensation and you're like, oh, like me. No, you are no longer a rookie sensation, my friend. Those years have long passed you. This man,
still Britney Spears.
He didn't grow up with Britney Spears. He doesn't remember a time. Remember before Taylor Swift? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
He doesn't.
I didn't.
How does that feel?
Prince wasn't my time either. But if Prince was running behind me with a British accent,
let me tell you right now, Prince ain't running through a lobby in a British accent and being left alone. He's Prince. I mean, before he passed, obviously.
Sure, but it's someone before my time.
Britney's not.
And I didn't know. And I didn't know who it was.
Hot dog. God bless Britney. She's not Prince.
Okay, but she's still, I don't know. I feel like she's still international.
Prince did the soundtrack to Batman. Britney did the soundtrack to Crossroads starring Britney Spears. Okay?
All I'm saying is if only he knew, and I'm sure she thought, oh, if he knew that I'm who I am, he would stop and take a photo with me. So she was trying to get his attention because she knew once he turned around, he would be okay with it.
He's not sitting there. He hasn't made one statement going, oh, man, I can't believe I missed that opportunity. Not one.
No, he seems he's bothered by it. Like,
Of course, he doesn't want to meet Britney Spears. He doesn't care. He's
this
never listened.
white woman, they're like, it's Britney. He's like, okay, I
Okay,
guess.
like what? I don't know who that is. Okay, I'm not like he knows who Britney Spears is, but he doesn't care. Is my point.
Yeah.
Like if Prince ran up to you and was like, "Hot dog, I want to get a picture," you'd be like, "All right, this is really weird." Like you wouldn't be like, "This is so cool." If he was like, "Hello, hot dog, it's me, Prince," you'd be like,
Is that how you sound?
you go like, "This is sad."
Yeah, but okay.
You think
sure.
Britney Spears wanted former pop stars shouting? Can you imagine if?
But it was Madonna.
But it wasn't Madonna. Can you imagine if Menudo, not Ricky from Menudo, the other Menudos, were yelling at Britney, going like, "Britney, stop right there! You're gonna be so excited. It's us, the other Menudos." No.
I'm just going through what was probably going through her head. She didn't think it was harassment. She thought, I'm Britney.
Well, that says it all, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Can you imagine? Who would have thought, dude, the Britney that we grew up with, that Britney would get to a place where not only was she not being bothered in a Las Vegas lobby, but she was getting swatted away from celebrities. Oh, poor Britney.
It hurts. It hurts the pride.
Yeah. Yeah. But
I mean, she's still Britney, though. It's,
look, she's still Britney.
But she's not hot with the youngins.
Dude,
all that is.
Dude, she was out of line. She was out of line.
I don't think she was.
You can't be shouting through a lobby trying to take a picture with somebody. She knows that.
We only have that one person saying that, though. I didn't see any shouting in that video.
Well, I turned the volume down because I didn't want TMZ to try to do some weird copyright stuff on me.
Pum.
Look, she's chasing him. You
Excuse
can't
me? Excuse me?
You can't be doing that in a lobby. Pushing through. You can't.
That's what I did to Logan Paul at the WrestleMania hotel.
I know. And if somebody had swatted you away, I'd been like, yeah, hot dog, you were out of line. You were hanging out of my rental car window trying to get a picture of Logan Paul. I was only hoping that it ended like Heredity.
I was like this outside the car.
To get a picture of Logan Paul?
Not with.
Of.
Yeah.
And if I was like, no, Logan, like I work here, it's okay. He would have been like, if you work here, you should know better. What are you doing?
Loser. Yeah.
What is it? What is this? This is out of line. You're out of pocket right now, bro.
Maybe I'm just like kind of mad that these youngins aren't showing. I mean, I guess not. The word isn't respect, but like
Reverence is the word you're looking for.
I guess she was a big deal.
Look, I would love to meet Britney Spears. I'd sit her down. I ask her all kinds of questions. I go, have you ever noticed, Britney? Every time you try to fly, you fall. Without your wings, you feel so small. I guess I need you, baby. She'd go like, oh, that's my favorite song too. I love that song.
I think it's also the fact, and it always becomes like a selfish thing where if I see a younger celebrity not showing reverence to someone that I would show reverence to, because they're younger and it's past their time, it reminds me that time is passing by.
Yeah, because you think you're a rookie sensation.
Yeah, so 20 years ago, anyone would have stopped by. I'm like, oh my God. And now it's like, who are you, old lady? Get out of here.
Yeah. Who are you going to stop for? Olivia Rodrigo? She's not famous. Who are you going to stop for? Harry Styles? Big deal.
He probably would stop for them.
Of course he would stop for them. They're famous.